Is dead following a crash in Sun Prairie last night. The Sun Prairie Police and Fire Department responded to the scene after 8:15 in the evening near North Bird Street and Vandenburg Street. Witnesses say that a car was traveling southbound on North Bird Street when it hit someone who was sitting on the road. That person was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the car was not hurt. That driver did stay behind and cooperated with investigators on this. The roads in the area were closed for a time while authorities investigated, but those roads have since reopened.